Hi there, hello. Ugh. So, welcome to the awesome, fun side of game development. Oh boy, dark. So, issues, the best kind, the ones that I can't reproduce and cannot be reproduced on any of the like 5 computers in this house or anyone at Dread QA. So basically, I just have a big old black box to shove a solution into. Nothing makes sense. That's a toughie. It's a big old toughie. Might as well say really? Oh. So this person is saying that they disabled the seasonal events and it worked. That makes 0 sense unless there's a hang up in the code for some on the seasonal events. Wait, is this someone who... Please try to save this. Okay, let me put that in here. Okay, I got it. After disabling seasonal events and options, the game loaded normally. Okay. That this person may have just saved the day. I wonder if it's the system clock check. That wouldn't make any sense though. None of that makes sense. What's up, R2? Actually planning to play the game a bit. Well, hopefully you don't get a black screen. But okay, so this makes 0 sense. This makes zero sense. Okay. In prefabs, let's see, we've got why would it? Because it's not loading anything yet. Metro planners. Okay, so maybe let me go back to my project settings. Let me remove. Where are we? Player. Other settings. I'm gonna get rid of this. I don't want that there mucking stuff up. I don't need it. Okay. The joys of game development. Hooray. Hooray. Ugh. Okay, let's take a look. It's just ridiculous. So it seems like it's related to potentially. Let me go into the main menu because I need to take a look at this. Don't give people more options. That's the thing, isn't it? Everyone's like, can I toggle this? Can I toggle that? Give me options for this. Give me options for that. And this is what happens. It ends up breaking everything. So main menu. Where are the game options? I think probably in here, but let me... Options panel, game settings, nope, game settings. Seasonal events, goes to start loader, set seasonal. Set seasonal. Okay, all that is setting this. Find usages. Hey Enzo. All right. So in the game manager, we check it, where we check the time. This is all I can think of is if system time. So what I think is happening, I don't think people aren't rendering things. I don't think it's a rendering issue. What I believe it is, what I think it probably is this is tripping up somehow. The checking for the seasonal stuff is messing up somehow, and it's causing the rest of the coroutine that's like, hey, fade in to not work. Let me see here, because we've got in the game manager at the start of a new game. That wouldn't make sense for continuing though there are things that also do the seasonal check. It's in the profile manager before placing a body. Also wouldn't do anything if it isn't seasonal. But continue would, oh, in the world builder. Where are you? No, that wouldn't, shit. What would that do? What would that have to do with anything? That makes no sense. That makes no sense. I'll bring it down one in case it can't get season. Check it. I don't want to nest it, but whatever. Okay, so now we check for the sound clip, yup, and then time check. This is a place where it works, I guess. Though that wouldn't... It's literally only used in 3 places. It's when I start a new game. It's when the profile manager picks a body, which is also at the start of a new game. It doesn't have anything to do with continuing. What's even crazier is this shit works on my machine. So what is happening? I don't want this one. Say, I don't know if anything works in my game right now, Barktick. What would that have to do with anything? Like, I don't understand. There's nothing there. Yep, I can only guess that because it's not October yet, at least on my computer, and having seasonal events enabled that are supposed to occur during October has caused some miscommunication. Yeah, I don't know. Works now. I have to disable. What could that be? Hey, okay, you got a black screen. Could you try going back to the main menu, go to the game settings, and turn off seasonal events? Like turn it off, and then go back and start a new shift. We'll see if it fixes it for you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Excellent, Barkley. What if I do this now? Nope. System daytime now. Okay, this returns just the int. Current month. Okay, I'm going to say current day. I don't really need that right now, so I'm going to cross that bridge when I come to it, but I'm going to put it there just so. And then we don't split and have to do any weirdness with it. Current month, there we go. I'm just going to comment it out for now, I don't care. Debug.log. Current month. I have no idea how that would be tied up in there. Good. Well, I mean, work is a relative term. I don't know if we'd call what I'm doing working, because it's not working at all, but just checked and black screen remains despite disabling seasonal events. I haven't tried disabling every single game. Damn it. Every single game setting with a black screen is still there when I load up Rebecca Partner. Is that from continuing a game or a new game? Thank you for all the help, by the way, for your feedback. The info is helpful while depressing. Well, either way, I think that's still a nicer way to check the date. Tried both. Counting and starting a new one, still a black screen. And what are your graphics settings? Do you have all the graphics settings how they originally were, or do you have them different? Achievements, great, thank you. I'm gonna try changing graphic settings. Okay. Ugh, this makes it so difficult. What do we got here? Aha, hold on. I'm a huge fan of the game. I just have one request of the game. Can you make it so when I hit pause to start button? Actually pause, okay. Okay, so month. Okay, I see it twice here, and this was new. So what I want to do now is exit. I want to continue, and I want to see if I also read the month here somewhere. I don't know where it would pop up, but if it does, I want to see where it goes through. Because if it does for both of those, then only does for new games. So I'm not sure what the seasonal stuff would have to do with anything then, because it does so little otherwise, and it's not coming on right now because it detects for the month of October. So let's see if anyone else has said anything on Steam. I have seasonal events on and it's not October here yet either, and everything's working fine. Only issue is this working on other machines. Well, I haven't changed anything else in the graphical options. Running the game at 1080. Blah, blah, blah. Disabled, yes, disabled. Bloom. Things enabled. Turning the seasonal event on brings back the black screen, and turning it off, the game loads normally. Yeah, I keep checking the, excited to check this out. Okay, so settings, game settings, seasonal content is on. If I turn it off, what would that have to do? Okay, when I go into the start loader here and I set it, seasonal gets set. Oops, damn it. Find usages. This is checked in the beginning. It's not seasonal return. This is new game, time check, seasonal. Okay. Seasonal props chosen. That's after a new game. Time check, yep. I get set to true. I'm trying to see what gets used when I... Yeah, that gets set to true. Our loader. That all gets set to true. The only time it gets used is in container and game manager. After it's been defined. If it's not seasonal, seasonal equals none. Those are the only times that it gets used. It's always getting used under do seasonal props. And if it's false, we just return it. It doesn't do anything. Where is this used again? This is used in the new game. Yep. And this is used in the load data, where we take this season ID season. If seasonal props are chosen, then we get season ID, but we only know that wow, this is not what I intended on doing today. This is pretty ridiculous. So this person said they were happy about testing the game and then never responded. Super helpful. Oh. Sorry, DJ Two Shades. The only thing I can think of is the way I check the date and time, but if it's doing it on a continue, it's interesting. Someone else tried. This is after continuing. Please respond. I need info. I need info. I did a new shift after disabling them. Okay, so it was the new shift. But that doesn't explain why it'd be broke after a continued one. You continue a shift and it's on. That shouldn't do anything because it's not even going to check the time because, yeah, nothing's been set. Unless, let me check the static data here. Go to declaration. Seasonal props, nope, that's automatically false. So that shouldn't do anything in that scenario. Oh, there we go. I have the update with everything on it. It's working for you. Damn. Okay. So will you, okay. So it worked when you continue to shift. Does it work when you do a new shift? With seasonal selected? Or do you get the black screen or not? Because I need someone who's getting the black screen. That's what I desperately need. Thank you. All right, let's walk through this. In the main menu, we have our checkbox, right? And we go to loader, start loader where we set seasonal. All it's doing is that. Do I save? Nope. Yes, new shift gives black screen, but you have sound. Okay. Can you try a new shift with seasonal turned off? So you go back to the main menu, go into settings, turn off the seasonal stuff, and then try a new game. And if you don't have a black screen, then I would like to, thank you, I would like to talk to you further in Twitter DMs and give you access to my stable staging branch on Steam, where I basically just put the game that is going to be live for people. So you can try it out and give me like any logs that you might get, or see if my changes that I've already done work. We're gonna see how we get this black screen to go away for people. Or die trying. People like, I'm excited for a Halloween update. Thanks for making an awesome game. I'm like, Did new shift. Okay. Okay, the issues from events. Checks the system time. Talking to the programmer guy that has helped out with some of the post-launch stuff. You got the black screen. Okay. Okay, seasonal off, but new shift still black screen. Damn it. What would that mean? So you continued and it wasn't black screen. Then you started a new game and it went black screen. And then you turned off seasonal events and it was still black screen on a new shift. Is that about the size of it? Okay. Victor, all right. Same for you. Did you continue after you got the new patch, or did you start a new shift? And if so, could you try disabling seasonal events in the main menu options and then starting a new shift from there? Something is related to this. I don't know what. Doesn't make any sense. It's just a bool that gets tripped and then decides whether or not to load something. But something redonkulous is happening, and I'm not appreciative of it. It's making my poor players suffer. So, use player log, cool. Continue. You did a continue and it went black. Ah. Got an update for the game. Seasonal stuff was enabled, and when I started a new shift, I didn't get a black screen. Yeah, it's not working for everybody. It hasn't happened to me on any of the computers in my house, nor has it happened for any of the QA members of Dread, nor has it happened for the programmer that I outsource some stuff to every now and then for issues like this when I'm trying to tackle something quicker. It hasn't happened for any of us, which makes it insanely difficult to fix. And I'm not sure what is happening there. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to make a new build with the system change that I did and give a password. Yeah, it does suck. It's happening to people. I really don't like it. It's like I put a ton of effort into this graphics settings stuff, and if people just get a black screen, they're gonna be like, this game's a piece of shit, you know? So it's like I can't have that. And I don't want to roll back to a previous build, though I might have to if I can't get this working sooner than later, right? I want the Halloween stuff to be up there, but it's more important that I have a game that doesn't crash. Okay. So here's what's gonna happen. Second. Message in the Twitchers. That makes one of us, Rebecca. Okay. Get into the back end here. Mortuary assistant. And then Steamworks. Steampipe builds. Alright. Staging for public branch. All right. One sec. Let me screenshot for you. All right. So actually, you're watching the stream, right? So we turned off all the. Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're watching stream. Okay, cool. I can just show you this way. All right. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna go to whatever game you want. Right here is gonna be, we'll go to Mortuary Assistant. So you right click, hey Top Dog, and you go to Properties. You click on Properties. Once you're there, you go to Betas, and then under Beta Access Code to unlock private betas, you're gonna put the code that I'm gonna give you and click Check Code, and that will unlock another branch, and you click on that branch and you'll switch over to it. Like stable will show up and you'll switch over to stable. See now how it has stable in brackets here? So that's what you're gonna do. And there's the password. Thank you very much for this. I'm about to push this build just to see if my changes to the system clock will do anything. Uninstalling and reinstalling. Maybe people haven't tried verifying files, maybe. Actually, go ahead and switch over to the stable branch that I gave you, or I guess put in the info for that. but could you try verifying Steam files first? If you don't know how to do that, I will show you that as well. I'm just gonna call you plays. I don't know. Okay, cool. You'll check the verify. Do you know how to do that, or do you need my walkthrough for that? Continue didn't work for me with seasonal on, but worked with it off. And then I turned it on afterward. New game didn't work with seasonal on, but worked with them off. That makes zero sense. Okay. Victor, could you do me a favor and try to verify your files on Steam as well? I don't know why an uninstall and reinstall would work. I want to see if verifying files works. This is so bizarre. Oh, and obviously, verify the launch branch, like the one that everyone that buys the game has, not the testing one that I just gave you. Bugs here, yeah. The only thing I could see tripping up here is the time check, where then we don't fade in from black, but I don't know why that would then become an issue unless something got messed up. Well, no, because then you start a new one. This is so weird. All I'm doing is what's happening here? I set that. Okay, yeah, that's where it gets set in the menu. And so if it's true, it just skips over it, checks the month. And if it's Halloween, return true. If it's, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and comment this out too. I don't even want to bother with this shit right now. Shouldn't matter, and it shouldn't matter if they, you know, Top Dog, you were saying maybe they were already October 1st. Obviously, shouldn't matter. I mean, if it's October, it'll work. If not, it won't. You know, all it's doing is reading the system clock. It's just being like, hey, system, date, time, now, month. Is the month October? Yup, Halloween. Look at you. Mind. Verify didn't fix. Oh my god. I love your game, by the way. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I'm trying desperately to get this working for everybody. Alright, so verify didn't work. I've turned on logs, so now settings. Presentation, use player log. Okay. Do not appreciate. All right, I don't know if build's gonna make the Steam chuggy. We'll see. One thing not related to the bug, I can't use DLS. That should be fixed in the build. So when you first start the game, Unity's way of checking if you have DLSS is laggy, apparently. So if you go into the game and then go to the menu, you should be able to use it, or you come back to the main menu after. Like it should enable it. Though I've already made a change that will fix that in this build. This is all very frustrating to have these random things pop up. You know, doesn't help either that my card does not support DLSS, so I couldn't even check. You don't get the black screen bug? Yeah. Under the files validated with all updates, new shift, still black screen. Okay. All right. So let's shift over to stable, to the testing branch, and I'll put a new build up in a sec. This is so bizarre. Can you each of you that have the black screen in chat right now, can you put what your video card is? I don't believe it's video card related at all, but I'm curious. It just, we've had a very wide, it's difficult because I've had a very wide range of like system specs. Like there's like no consistency to help identify an issue there. Okay. Like in the main menu, choose settings. Yeah, that's what I got over here on this one, and it works for me. So, man, this is so stressful. This is so stressful. Nothing's worse than a live game that's fucking up. Turned off, everything still work. Did the new shift and disabling them. I'm still having issues with E key. It just doesn't work. I can't assign it to move right. Okay, that's a separate issue. You can't assign a key that is already bound to something else. You'll have to reassign the E key, the action that uses the E key to something else, and then rebind. Yes, I was just putting my situation out there. I do get a black screen on without the game. So just putting my situation out there to add to the information pool and be closer to a possible solution for all since it's me. Well, if it's working for you, I imagine it's gonna work now. This build process, come on. GeForce RTX 80 laptop GPU. I don't understand why for some, but not for others. What a pain in the pooper. Alright, guess I don't get to check that right now. Thank you, build process. Appreciate it. Can't assign a key. There's yeah. All right. This one back in here. Like the other said, last update fucked the whole game up. Why do people have to be like... Just, I'm obviously trying. Why? Whatever. People are gonna be how they are. Whole game up. I reinstalled and reset my game, and still after tutorial, all is black. After tutorial, all is black. I can open inventory menu, but all game is black. I can even hear some sounds start happening after the song. Yes, I know. Okay. All right. Still just waiting forever on this, I guess. Still can't go through there. Great. Wonderful. Hey, all right, that is built. Complete, yes. Okay, now I need to push this to the branch, and then I will be able to have you test it out. This is not how I imagined my day being. Oh, that's not the password. Careful, I don't want Steam to kick me out. Okay, now let's go ahead and push this up. Okay, all right, I'm uploading that. All this, more people I imagine telling me things that are happening. Okay, still in here. Video card, computer. Wait, stable version, like the game is working, like it's not broken, or like the game is working in the branch that you're on, in the stable branch. With the updates, it's still black screen. Without the updates, it worked instead. Okay, yes. So yeah, well, stable branch should be the same. It should also be 0.46 at the moment. Yeah, stable's the same build. All right, so I'm pushing the new one to stable. Okay. Publishing, publish Steam. Steamworks, really publish, keep publishing. Yes, I'm sure I want to publish. Yes, please publish. All right, so now what you need to do, the new build is up. It's going to be 4.7. You're going to want to look in the lower left and make sure it says 4.7. But you need to restart Steam in order for it to detect that the new build is there. Otherwise, it takes like 10 minutes. Yeah. I think the QA game needs to be stepped up with various machines. Having personal computers to test stuff is not enough to check all bases. So yeah, I guess let me know when you've downloaded the new version. Like I said, if you check in the lower left, it should say 1.0.47. Let's see if we fix the issue, though I doubt I have. I think I've messed with all the graphics settings, still getting a black screen. Like I said, I'm really not certain it's a graphics card issue. But the version that I've put up on Steam now for testing generates log files. So if we still get the black screen, I might have something to work off of that. I hate when it's like I really I want the bug to happen. Oh, I just realized I accidentally left the debug shit on. True test, but whatever, something. Check with all updates on. It works with all updates on. Okay. So with seasonal content on, it works. Okay. Maybe what I did for the clock change was the issue. Hold on, I'm going to do another change. I'm going to put up a 0.48, and then if you would be so kind as to check that again, I would greatly appreciate it. And then you can put in Twitter what you would like the dead body name to be. Let me see. So what I need to do... Okay, turned off the debug there. Project settings, 8. I'm curious if generating a log is any more taxing. Because it would be super helpful if a player's having an issue that I could be like, hey, go here and check out your player log. Please give me log, you know? Okay. 8. Oh no, just started a new shift with all updates on and it's black screen. Damn it. So 0.48 is still black screening. Okay, then what I need, let me see if I can hunt down where I need to get the Does the player log get generated again? I forget. Alright, well, I think this is where the log gets generated. I think I just haven't done it yet. Okay. If you could check... this location, user is your username. So, you know, you would go to see users and just work your way to that folder and look for a log file. And if you would be able to share that with me. Doesn't update the game for me, even though I've restarted Steam multiple times. That build 0.48 is not up right now. This is on the local branches. It's on the beta. It's on stable. Whatever it is. I said in the update, they don't turn on until October 1st. Slowly dying on the inside. I'm running out of ideas here. The hopefully I'll be able to get a log file here. There should be a log file. Okay, I have to close out of this in order to run the game because Unity or Steam will just close it for me if I don't. I'm gonna try running it myself real quick. Let's go. Oh, did it not? There we go. That's 4.6. Damn it. That's not giving me a log file. Yeah. It's fine. I love that I have to restart Steam and put my password in and my authentication code every single time I do anything in Steam. It's super cool. Super duper cool. No, not Steam VR. Cancel. No, no, no. Nothing makes stressful debugging like this better than having to go through Steam's excruciatingly painful steps over and over and over and over again just to test something, and also wait for Steam to load up so that I can then log in. And then I fat finger the keyboard and it doesn't work. You worked before. Local save, I don't care. Just work. So I can check. 4.7, alright. Game controls are all there. Cool, new shift, great stuff. Oh, good. Rest of the set of my future. Right. Okay, good. Yeah, player log shows up in the same spot. Let me see what gets pooped out here. Let me get the nice summary of system things. 999, yep. 9. Why did I check that so many times? 4 times? That seems incorrect. Coming from where? New data. New data. New data. And aside from my sensitivity not staying the same when I take things up. Your sensitivity not staying the same. That's a new one. Oh, lordy. Someone told me that their settings weren't staying consistent from scene to scene. I have no business checking that right now. But would be a JSON file. No, it'd be a text file. It would be called player.log is what it is in that location. Player.log. Sensitivity's carrying over. I don't know what that issue that person's having. Whatever, that problem is neither here nor there because this is all still messed up. Alright, let's open back up and keep digging, keep looking. As long as I appreciate the kindness, dedication to the game. I just wish it would work. So it's the same issue as people above. Black screen when starting a new shift, or even when continuing. Just disable all the effects settings like bloom volume measure. It looks like they both. What? This person is just disabling all of it, and that works for them. Cancel that. Game is buggy. Ugh. Wow, this is awful. This is just awful. He isn't assigned anything. That can't help you right now, dude. I'm sorry. Bigger, more important things. I move fast normally, but when I grab the gurney or anything, I have like throw my mouse to get. Oh well, the mouse sensitivity going lower when you have the gurney is on purpose. It's supposed to be slower to move the gurney. Though there are some things, there's like a little hiccup that can happen sometimes switching from gurney to movement or whatever that can make you suddenly go super fast or whatever. A weird thing there. It's the severity of it that seems to fluctuate for people. Okay, I have... Why do they not have this player? Yeah, player text document. Well, see, I don't want to be too hard on myself because I'm one person, but the problem is the player doesn't know that or doesn't care, right? For the most part, they bought a game and they go to play it and it's a black screen, and that's a really shitty experience. So I really don't want to be causing that for anyone. I really don't know what could be doing this. I have no idea why it would work for some but not others. How many jump scares in this game? Just being curious. There's over 100 currently. And the system that drives everything, pulls at random and then checks against what the player's doing and a number of other things and decides if it meets the criteria to run. Which is how you get different experiences. Why is this happening? Yeah, it's obviously trying to push for unique experiences. Why? This is a big old pain in the pooper. Wow, I'm at such a loss here. What I'm gonna do is an experimental thing here. Where, let's see, I'm gonna just comment this out and make a build and see if everything works. Though, wait a minute, why, wait a minute. No, that shouldn't matter though. If it, Hi. Cool. I do. I'm streaming right now, but don't worry about that. Alright, static data dots. Long data long data. Save state long dots. Seasonal. There we go. So if you've turned the seasonal stuff on. I don't know why that's even like that. Like it's checking the seasonal stuff. Alright, later Bartik. Thank you very much for hanging out, dude. Have fun in class. Hopefully I can get this log file here. Get emailed. Awesome. Thank you. Okay. Fresh. Direct that's 11. Okay. So system patch, blah, 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 blah. All right. Under pipeline. What is this? XRS system is not called. A lot of stuff related to DLSS. Interesting. Oh, it's all right, Rebecca. I appreciate it. I've got somebody looking at it right now. Do you actually, speaking of Richard, do you have DLSS turned on? Object not set to reference. Okay, we got a null reference exception here for something. High definition DLSS pass. Object cannot be found. For what? New game. Routine. And that's the mark stuff. And then it was black for you after that, correct? Everything else there seemed to load. Error color 0. That looks like going back to the main menu. Asset to reduce memory, yeah, that's normal. Go to next. Main game. Final runner, cool. That's fine. 1.9, correct. That's fine. And then object cannot be found. So on 1.47, all updates DLSS on as well. It works in new shift. 0.47. It works for you with new shift? I thought we were. Hold on. Which one were we looking at? Were you, when you're telling me that it didn't work, you said I just started a new shift with all updates on and it's black screen. Was that 4.6 or a previous build? We got a new game. We're gonna look to see if we do seasonal. Okay, there we go. That's fine. Okay. No, it said the same version. Okay, so now this is 4.7 and it works. All the stuff is on. I'm gonna do one more build here then with 4.8. Let me run this real quick. This is gonna be off. But I need this. No, I'm gonna go from the menu. Just make sure everything runs alright. Okay, unstable, yeah. All right, so basically what's gonna happen now is I'm gonna make another build here of 0.48. You're gonna need to grab latest and confirm with me that it's 1.0.48. And from there, we will see if everything works for you. I'll have you create a new game a couple times and stuff like that. Okay, 0.8 options, setting, seasonal. Don't worry about any of that stuff. Cool. All that. Close, new shift. So make sure everything loads up correctly. Let me see what each of these are. Profile manager, profile manager. Oh, okay, because it's checking it each time. Because it hadn't done it yet. New data, we do profile manager, we do pick body. And there we do the time check. What I should do here, oh no, I shouldn't. This happens even if, I bet this is where it's fucking up when it was happening. Hopefully was. Was would be a great operative word right now. Oh wait, it returns false now anyway if you have not. Yeah, it already returns false if you don't want to do seasonal things. Okay. Which is probably why I didn't have it in the first place in the other one. Yeah, that one's already in use. It's already this constant seasonal. It's already here. Saying if we don't have that, return false. So that's not needed. Okay. So now when we do a new game, we do this check. If we don't want to do seasonal stuff, we just return false. It doesn't matter. We don't care. Okay. Check one more time against this, and then I'll make that build. I'll push it up, and you can give it a shot. Thank you again very, very much. And the world will thank you. Hey, why don't you tell me also what name first and last you would like as a dead body, and if you want a male or female body, so that way I can add that too for this build. That's very optimistic because I'm like, oh, it's all gonna work. But At least that I'd have it. Alright. 4.8. Already set up. 4.8. Great. Can't wait. Silly people. Yes, do X. That's so weird. I wonder why E wouldn't work for forward. I'll worry about that later. Okay, a lot of people, it seems like disabling seasonal content is working for them, which is weird, but I mean, well, not weird if what I've done fixes it, but I mean, it's still weird. But, you know, whatever. Let me check the main world real quick. Scenes, Mortuary. Make sure I've got this debug stuff turned off. I do have it turned off. Good. Their settings, it is 0.48, right? Yep. Build. Okay, building. Please work. Please worky work. That'd be great. I've built. I need something to drink. Oh, I'm dying. Okay, you can also test the new build if you want to double check. Yes, I will be doing that, and I'm happy to give someone else, if you want to DM me on Twitter, I will give you access as well. And then if I can have 2 confirmed, that's better than nothing. And I'll put it out. I'll keep with the 2 for now. I might, but I'm gonna keep it 2 for now, just because I don't want to be throwing the. I'll probably change the staging password after this anyway, but still, because it's used internally by myself in QA. Oh no, it's not. 4.8's not up yet. Yeah, I'll let you know when 4.8 is up. Send a DM on Twitter. Okay. My phone just did its thing. Hi. All right. Do you know how to participate in beta branches on Steam? Yes. Okay, cool. So then you'll go to the Mortuary Assistant and you will put in this password. then I'm almost done with this build, and then I'll be able to upload it once it's done, which I think it's done. Okay. Not logged in. Steam's like login method is really weird. Sometimes I won't log in for like the rest of the day and run this, and it'll be like, hey, what's up, dude? And just start up. Other times it'll be like, oh, did you look away from the computer for a second? Time to log in again. Okay. All right, I am pushing it up, and then I will set it as stable, and then you'll be able to have at it. Okay. Why did this log me out of Steamworks also? Dude, why? Steve, why? Can't win. Okay, I got this next one. This one's gonna go to stable. View change. Hey. Okay. Publish. Prepare for publishing. Prepare to publish. Prepare to publish first. Really publish. Okay. Now, if you both restart Steam, you gotta log out and log back in, then you should be able to get the latest build. You want 1.0.48 in the lower left of the main menu. That is when you'll know. Thank you, Cloak Queen. I'm happy for things in general, but right now it's kind of awful. Hopefully I've fixed this issue. What is happening? Why is the water... everywhere. Chaos over this whole place. Chain came off the toilet flusher thing and it just kept throwing water everywhere forever. Okay. Hold up. Okay, so, you're on 4.8. Great. If you could please do all the things. New game with the seasonal stuff turned on. Just all everything turned on, all your stuff, and then with all the visual stuff off. Same for you, Victor. If you'd be so kind. Get out of here. All updates on and it works. Okay, cool. If you could do all the visual things, I'd appreciate that. Victor, you see what you get. It seems to work for you. Okay, so you've got seasonal stuff turned on. And it's not black screen on new. Okay. I'm gonna take that as a let's push this to live because it's less horrific than than what's up there right now. All right. All right, turned off all the game settings. Seasonal, sorry, an item. No! Turned off all game settings. Seasonal. Sorry, an item randomization, and it's black screen. Story events. So you turned off all the game settings. Seasonal and story events. And went black screen. It's alright, Trisha. Thank you very much for hanging out. I don't know if it's going in the right direction. I don't know anymore. Okay. I'm going to do all this too. If I could somehow emulate it. Somehow. I doubt it. Wow, this is the worst kind of... I do, yes. I don't know if the bot is up and working. Okay. Oh, boy. Blah, 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 blah. All right, so Victor, for you, it's still... Well, the bot's not being good. Thanks, bot. That's why I need you. Thank you. Glad you're here to help. Stupid bot. There you go. There it is. Okay. So black screen. When you turned off the story events. You turned off story events and it went black screen. New shift and it works. This is the worst, like... This is, you know, anyone that's not familiar with game development, this is pretty much the nightmare scenario for bugs where you can't reproduce it yourself. And... Oh, there we go. You can't reproduce it yourself. Others can reproduce it sometimes, because then it's like you have no clue why things work, don't work, whatever, right? So we're going to try to break this. Turn off all the game settings, start a new game, turn them back on, start a new game. I didn't change anything. I started a new shift, all updates stayed on, and it's black screen. Okay, something. Now, do me a favor and just start a new shift over and over again and see if it's always black screen after this point. Same for you, Victor. You can't get the black screen anymore. What is happening? Alright, game settings. We're gonna turn all these on. Visual settings, they're all on. Everything I can possibly do. Give me a black screen. Give me a black screen, you piece of shit. This is the worst scenario for this shit. Okay. I'm losing my mind. Well, I'm glad you can't get the black screen anymore. I don't know why this is happening. For some and not others. Stop working for me. Oh my god, this is a nightmare. This is a friggin' nightmare, man. And then if this though, I'm gonna start doing continue. I'm gonna break things that way. Only seems to work after I validate files before opening the game. Yeah, and then you're making a new shift and it works, and then when you come back to it, it's all fucky. But I don't know what reinstalling would have to do with it. It's clearly not based on long save data then, because it's like loading that stuff correctly. This is so bizarre. I didn't change anything there. Okay, no change, 5 tries, still black screen after the first game. Then I chose to validate the files again, and it works with all updates starting. What is happening? Let me try something here. I'm going to continue. And I see a little like black screen hiccup there when it starts. See that? I'm going to see if that happens on a new game. Could also be that I don't have VSync on, it's messing up. As soon as you start a new shift without validating the files, it gives you a black screen. Doesn't do it on without continue. What is happening here? And Victor, you can't reproduce it at all, right? I switched back to 4.6 and I get black screen there again. So you did something in 0.48. Now, when you switch back to 0.48, does it work for you again? Works in 0.48 again. And could you do me a favor? Just try messing with all the settings, starting new games, continuing, just like the whole back and forth over and over again kind of thing. What would that have to do? Anything? Yeah. Played 2 days ago and everything was fine until today's update. Disabling seasonal events and option fixed it for me as well. I don't get it. Totally black screen after the update. Starting a new shift doesn't help. Can't play. As you see, I'm not the one who has this problem. Fix, please. It's... Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Thank God you said something. No, I don't need to get salty right now. Steam Community Hub is difficult. It's a difficult, weird beast. Because it's like, sometimes it's just people being super nice and helpful. And sometimes it's people being real mean for no reason. And sometimes it's people being unknowingly blunt in a stressful time. Okay. So Victor seems to be working for you. Oh, the code's not loaded up. Works in 0.48. Okay, the only thing that doesn't happen when you turn off, when you don't have seasonal checked, this becomes false. And you can see that if it's false, it just goes, it fucks off. It doesn't do anything. However, if it's true, it checks your month. And that seems to cause a hell of a problem. I don't know why. I've messed with settings before 8, but I don't get the black screen. Okay. Well, it seems like at the very least I should push 4.8 for the fact that it will maybe fix the issue for some. I don't understand. I just turned on the game. Is the game fine? But one body is invisible. Oh, Jesus Christ! What? A body's invisible? Like, if you are you continuing or doing a new game? Holy crap! I may just roll this back. Be like, hey, you get your Halloween update in a week. Man. A new game. And you... When a body was invisible. Ugh. Depending on where you are in the world, it's not October for you right now, right? I don't know why it would be. My body wouldn't load there. It will be in 2 hours. Okay, well then it's probably not that issue. It's not an issue. It wasn't an issue before anyway. Man, this is... Yeah. So with or without the settings on, I can't play a second new shifts without validating the files before starting the game. So I just hit escape and resume while having screens. And the escape screen is stuck. Could you send me your player log again? Both of them. There are 2 text files there. If you could send, like, email both of those to me, I can take a look at them. Yeah, no, I figured while having the black screen. Thank you. Yeah, if I can't get this solved soon. Experienced a black screen bug. I found a fix that worked on 2 different PCs. New settings, unchecked seasonal events. My assumption is that because the Halloween event is technically started until October 1st, the game is attempting to load. No. Therefore, void locking our visuals. I love when people try to explain what's going on. Alright. I don't know what void locking is, but it sounds intense. Okay. Is there another way to check system time? I'm wondering. Is it October where I am? No, not till tomorrow. There's another way to check time. Is that date time? Oh, that's system. Man, everybody uses system date time. There's like no other way I could do this. Date time, more date time. System, there's nothing that is date that isn't a system function. I wonder if I did it instead of here with everything, if I did a check and put it in the save file, or not the save file, the static data file, like right at the beginning. Only check there, so that these things I already know, because this thing only gets used in 3 places. So if I did this once in the main menu, and then from there checked, hey, is it, yeah, I can make it an int, and then if it's not a proper date, it gets set to 0, so it doesn't matter. But then here I just check if the number lines up, and then I'm not doing this check every single time. Doing a system check once in the beginning. I seriously doubt this is going to matter in any way, shape, or form, but let's just go ahead and try this. This is getting redonkulous, so whatever. I'm getting desperate. Start loader. Right at the beginning. I have a static data. Okay, so we're gonna do hide an inspector, public int, season 0 to start, and then actually I could do it in here. I think just get it set. Void date check. And then we're gonna say current month. System, so it's gonna be date time. Care about that too much. What we're gonna do is say date. What did I put? Season. Yeah. I'm gonna call it month. Month. Say whatever. We'll apply it to that. No, because I'm gonna want to check. Say if current month. Yeah, okay, I've got to check it each time to see if it's Halloween or whatever other thing. Month equals 10. Return. We do the same thing. If it equals 12. Month equal 12. Otherwise, month is going to equal 0. Month equals 0. Okay, so once at the beginning of the game, we check, hey, what's the current month? And if the current month is 10, then we know it's Halloween, so we say, hey, the month is the 10th. If it's December, we know it's December. We set it each time. But if it's not one of the seasons that I've got, you know, say it's April or something, it won't get assigned, and the month will then be 0. And so when I go to awake, we're going to say date check. Okay. And now I have the date. And I don't need to be checking the seasons anymore, at least not in this capacity. It's going to take a sec to think it through. So it's front door and data, or static data month does not equal 0. Then we're going to have to check what it is. And we're going to say if month static data month equals 10, we know it's Halloween, right? So all we're doing now, instead of doing this whole month, the system check every single time, we're just checking a number. We're just saying, hey, does this month equal, does it not equal 0? Okay, yeah, then we've hit one of our seasons. What season is it? 10. Okay, we can play it. Else, we're gonna have a chain of all that stuff, but otherwise we play the regular door sound. Otherwise we won't have any door sound. So okay, so there's the first one. Next one, season, where we check this. So new game, if static data dot month does not equal 0, we know we have a special thing. Do seasonal props. We're going to not worry about this season anymore. We're going to go to the declaration of this, and we're going to say season yeah, because we don't need the season. Not going to bother with that otherwise. There. For each of the things in seasonal props, if static data dot month equals whatever the month is, we do that appropriate thing, which means now I need to go to my declaration of this, my props and seasonal props. Declaration, we're going to have props up here. And instead of season, we're going to say int for the season. And we'll define that, instead of having an enum for it. And so now, if season equals the month, we come through here and we say, all right, our season, we only do the seasonal props if our month does not equal 0, right? So, okay, our month doesn't equal 0, so we know we're in a special season. So we're going to do our seasonal props, and then we go through here and we say, this is seasonal. We're not going to bother with that either. We're going to instead put it here. New game, if seasonal. So if we even want seasonal shit, if we even want seasonal shit at all, then we'll check and see if our month is a season. And if so, then we'll go through here and do this shit and activate whatever proppy we need. And then we're going to say chosen season ID is now going to be static. Oops, this is for loading games. Static data dot month. And then I need to see where that gets used. Okay, we have chosen props. We have our season ID. Find usages. This, oh boy, we're going down a rabbit hole. All right, props chosen. We don't need that. Oh no, shit. Okay, if it equals, okay, or we could say, or it equals our thing we just defined here. Oh my god. Okay. Getting in the weeds. My brain's losing it. Seasonal props chosen. You go through the start. New game. That's loading. We want to do seasonal. Month is seasonal. We know we've done it. And it's a new game, and that's fine. And then our season ID has been set. So season ID is only going to be there for loading. So we can go to wherever it was I just was. Okay, yeah. Or prop dot season equals the season ID. So if it's a new game, we're looking at the month, but the season ID gets defined either way. Have its first. So I could just do that for both of these, new game or loaded game. Okay. So now we've got our season ID that gets defined if we start a new game and we're doing seasonal. If we load and we're like, yeah, seasonal props were chosen, we have our season ID already and we're good to go. That has all been defined. So now we're doing something else here. Where else am I checking the time? Time check. Okay, go to... We're not doing this again. We're just getting rid of everything that uses it. And this is the last one. All right. Body's chosen. So now we're going to say if static data dot month is not equal 0. And we haven't chosen a special body yet. Though we've already defined it, I think, before the pick body. We don't use this anymore. That's not what we're doing with it anymore. Okay. I know that's all fucked. Special bodies season is also going to be a numeric thing now. So instead of season, it's going to be int season. A couple things I'm going to need to redefine. It's okay. Now, picking a body if our season month does not equal 0. And again, we need to be checking if we even want to be doing this. Body new game. This is assuming this is even the issue. That's what sucks about this. All right. If we want to do seasonal things, and our month is a seasonal month, and we haven't chosen the body, and we've hit our random chance of this special body, then if the season equals static data dot save state dot season ID, because season ID is now the actual month, they equal it, then we're good. Okay, yep. Equals the month, it gets defined during that time. Save state is going to equal, is that even the right? I think it'll be okay. Let's see, season then goes there. Okay, I think I've done it. So now what I'm going to do is go to start loader, go file, start loader, where we check this. Oh wait, it's static data, isn't it? Yeah. And then, yeah, okay. So current month is 10. So we know we've checked that, we've gotten it. We only check time once now. So now what I need to do here, go to the container, Halloween, say, season is 10 of the 10th. Cool. And then in our profile manager, I need to go to the special bodies, clown, season 10. Okay. Okay. Except now I need to test this. So easiest way to test it is get a VGS current month +1 for this. Actually, I want to do it where it doesn't. Oh, well, I want to like. There we go. Make sure it's saying it's the right month. Okay. Oh boy, this is indeed what nightmares are made of. Okay, debug. I don't even care about you right now. You're good. We're gonna go to our scenes. We're gonna go to the main menu. This is just to test and make sure everything loads up. Current month 10. There we go. Did it. Now we're going to say we want the seasonal content. We're not going to do story events or randomization. New shift. Our shift. And we want set the month is 10 because we did our little +1 thing there to cheat. Now, I should see Halloween decorations. Oh. Pardon? What's happening? Why didn't this happen? 10. It did say the month was 10, right? Yeah. Okay. So when I start a new game. Great. Gone backwards. New game. Seasonal, yep. Month does not equal 0, yeah. Oh, wait. Yeah, it's checking the season ID, and I don't define it until after. Order of operations, always biting me in the butt. So what we want to do is change our little container check to after. And that should be, hopefully, all there is to that. And now we'll load our props, and if we're lucky, we'll hit our random chance of getting our clown body. And now we'll find out. Okay, seasonal content, new shift start. So we start a new shift. And then I'm going to turn off the little timey cheat, assuming it works, and see if we load with everything correctly still. Because it's supposed to be like, if you had a saved game October 31st and wanted to continue the next day, you would still have Halloween props and everything. Well, we didn't get our body, but that doesn't necessarily mean that we aren't decorated. We are decorated. Okay. We do have the props. Cool. We just didn't pull it. So now I'm going to go back and start another new game until I get the body. I need to make sure that works too. Good Lord. What a nightmare. Nope. Okay. I'm going to do it one more time if I don't manage to get it. I mean, it's a 25% chance, but I could have messed something up here in the profile manager because we do need to check for season. Static month does not equal 0. That's correct. We haven't chosen, but it looks like it should still work. It's the same thing. Yeah, there it is. Okay, we were happening to not get it. Okay. So next, here, and exit. We're going to make the date correctly read. The goal is to not do the date time check during the game at all. We're just checking numbers, saved numbers, that's it. Instead of checking the system clock each time. So now it should say that the month is 9, and we shouldn't load anything. Or well, rather, when I do continue, we should still have the clown and the Halloween props. Clown props. Okay. And just to make sure, it did indeed say the month is 9. Yes. Okay, cool. Good. So we can still continue with that. Works to change time on your PC. Well, now I've changed the entire way I do the date check. So you're going to get to try that out again in just a moment. Basically, I have a lot of things that are checking the time, and Ooh, I know I need to check for too. Okay, cool. So we don't have the props now. We don't have the props now. Good. For the door is a weird thing. That is. Okay. So we got that. Game manager. Find usages. Find usages. Right here. You know what? I don't care about that one enough. It works. It works. That's cool. That's cool with me. All right. So now, get out of here. Weird music out there. All right, so the hope now is that my date time check will just do its thing right at the beginning. I don't know if I want to do like a delayed thing or not. No. Okay. Build settings. We're going to make another build now that we're going to test. 4.9. Build settings. Build. This. Select folder. Let it build. This at least feels cleaner. I'm not working with all this extra weird stuff. Oops, okay. Okay, so with or without the settings on, I can't play a second shift. Yeah, but here still. It's okay. Sorry. Sending the player files again. Yes. So if I choose the game and open it from Steam, the game works. But if I leave the new shift to go to the home screen, with or without changing the settings, and start a new shift without closing the game fully and reopening it, always black screen. But reopening it, that sounds what? Makes no sense at all. Oh my god, that makes no sense. No, it's all good. Alright, so hopefully, because it's not doing any weird date checking thing, because that seems to be where it's hanging out. That's the only thing that I've found that, like, I made an adjustment and it worked for Victor. So I'm hoping that I just check it real quick at the beginning. I don't do any weird stuff during startup that could cause it to hiccup, and then we're good. Because it was messing up like that when it's not loading any of the seasonal stuff, just checking. Black screen in game, only animated sound, maybe simply find it and change it in the graphic settings. Gonna be season first side. Continue and save game with black screen there. Save data. No. New game. So just fine. But after that, getting the real first shift. Yes. And that's the other thing. Is the visual. Okay, it has to be this. It has to be date related because the visual stuff that I do with the cameras and everything, I also do in the tutorial. So if the tutorial works for everyone and then it breaks in the shift, that's when I check time. So it's got to be something hiccuping with with the date time check during the spin up process. So okay, I've got that. Really? Log in again? It's so difficult to... Okay. There's one more thing I just thought of. There's no reason for season ID to have to be... It does get saved though, and that's the whole point. Nice, check on the container. Because a month could change just for loading's sake. So I wouldn't want to define it again. Just whenever I have to keep it there. Okay. I just was trying to see if I'd be able to save other people's games. Okay. Okay, new build is up for 0.49. So Victor, if you're still here, if you're both still here, try to grab 4.9 on stable and give everything a shot with new new sessions. I wish you could just be like, hey, get the latest files here instead of having to restart Steam each time. Oh, well, hopefully you've come here, Al, when I've fixed something. We'll see. We'll see. If either of my wonderful testing people are still grabbing and downloading and stuff. No, don't shut the... Unity's gonna get closed here. Yep. It's all good. like how it closed Unity for me, but then didn't actually restart Steam. So because I'm working on a Steam game in Unity, it thinks I'm running the game, so when I close Steam, it closes Unity for me. So that's pretty great. There you go. I just saw everything. Alright. Did it grab the latest? I can't tell if it grabbed latest or not. We'll see. 4.9 works for you? Okay. All right. 4.9 works for Victor. Ray, we'll call you. Still here and able to test. It's all good if you are not. We can do. Oh, cool. Wait, this is 420. So. All right, so I got 1.0.49 options, game settings, seasonal content. No, you should not see the Halloween stuff. It should just hopefully not be a black screen on new games and continues and stuff like that. The hope is that because you are not checking the clock anymore at the start of the game, it won't pick up and cause dumbness. Thank you. It is working for Victor, so hopefully it'll work for you. And that's the best I can go off of right now. And it's off to the public. Alright, well obviously I'm not having any kind of issue here. But I haven't before, so why would I now? Actually, right now, it would probably be okay, even if they continue, hopefully, because it wouldn't be, like, the time would be 0, and it doesn't matter because it wouldn't be a seasonal thing anyway. Okay.
I don't have my clipboard. I don't have my clipboard.
Okay. All works. Base stuff because we have the things off. Okay. Settings. Game settings. Season content. Close. We're gonna go ahead and exit. And we're going to claim. Nope. We're going to adjust our date time here and lie. So if I set the date and time manually and say it is October 30th, theoretically, we should see Halloween stuff starting up here. did switch over to C#, got my hands on Unity. To figure out that magic fix. Cool, that's great. Okay. Come on, baby. Assuming it's reading my window clock after I set it already. Yes, okay, cool. That worked. Okay. Alright, great. Great. Yeet! Gotta get pumpkin. Alright, great. I use HDRP. There we go. Okay. Okay, obviously this works for me. It always works for me. Making it impossible to properly test everything, but yeah, no problem. But these all work. Yeah, I just put out a Halloween update that broke everything for some people. Black screen and all. New. Okay. Good. Cool.
Where are my keys?
Girl.
Exclusives.
Hey, all right. So it works for you with and without seasonal settings, and you did the clock change. You did all that stuff, and you're not getting the black screen.
I don't have my clipboard. At least I can keep track of things.
What is this? What is happening? Did I turn something off here? What happened? What is this? I've changed nothing. What is this? Yes, all updates on menu shift. I turn them off. Check. Okay, cool. I am mildly confused by that. I didn't do anything to that. I didn't even do anything to that. And I was using that just earlier. Oh man, I can't anymore. I can't. This is so painful. Oh god.
At least I can keep track of things.
What on earth? Did the clipboard look like this for you guys? Why? What's happening? It looks like it's getting like some weird, like, I don't know what this treatment is. It's like almost some sort of weird anti-aliasing thing. Your clipboard looks like that too. All right, hold up. Great, cool, awesome, wonderful. Another thing to look at. Go away. I don't care what you're talking about.